Ain't trying to disrespect you, my nigga. But I'm gonna go. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out my niggas in this bitch. Ricochet. Breakpoint.
What's going on? It's your boy Gonz representing We Good ENT, you already know. And I just got finished listening to the InkBlot, you know what I'm saying, by my man Ricochet. Salutes the SpaceWave movement, you know what I'm saying. So I just wanted to tell you my thoughts about that and a few questions. First, I'm gonna say a lot of people don't know, man. Me and Ricochet go way back. I'm talking about when I was first introduced to the booth. I'm pretty sure you was right there, you know what I'm saying, because we was there with the LB, rocking out at the same studio. We got some throwback songs together too, somewhere in the vault. I might have some, I don't know. But InkBlot. First, I'm gonna ask you, what was your inspiration behind InkBlot and the artwork for it and everything?
Make the money vanish, abracadabra, bring it back and stack it, abracadabra, pulling out that rabbit, abracadabra.
Well, for InkBlot, I wanted to try something new. I just came off of doing No More Feelings, and that was like a small EP. But this project, I wanted to make it more like a masterpiece, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to make every song have some type of feeling and meaning to basically complete the concept. As far as with the artwork, I wanted to look at something totally different than a regular like InkBlot, because the project is basically saying how you perceive my music and how some people listen to my music is like looking at the InkBlot, because some people see different things. Like what you might get out of my song, somebody else might get something totally different. And you could even say that some of the concepts on this album is a bit abstract and different to make people think that you're crazy, but it's pure genius behind it.
I also want to know what point are you trying to get across with this mixtape or EP? I hear you saying a lot of you don't want no negativity around you, and at the same time I hear you doing a lot of female references, you know what I'm saying? So I want to pick your brain. Tell me what point you getting across with this album?
Well, with InkBlot, the concept behind it is, and the point is, it's just letting you get a deeper look into my style and my versatility as far as with my music and different concepts, and stepping it up, making bangers beyond the raptures and no hard feelings, you know, just stepping up the plate, just doing different stuff, like making new music. Now, as far as the no negativity, I usually express all that and I express that in my music anytime, since no hard feelings. Just like saying how, you know, as you get older, you start to really understand what life is really about, and it's not even the same anymore. It's more or less like, you know, being positive and living better, like, and not even feeding negativity. It's just an engine, just a machine, just sucks everything up, all negative energy. And as far as the female references, it's not all bad. It's just that, I don't know, I just gotta, that's the curse I'll probably use the worst, not even just against females, but the bitch word is just something I say, I don't know. So, but even with the female concepts, I did kind of like go one step beyond just making a regular female song. So yeah, it's there.
The intro song. Why did you pick that particular song as the intro for this CD? I say CD like we're back in the '90s, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, the first song, Artwork, Bob Raw's music, I decided to go with that first. That was actually one of the few last songs I put on the project. But I decided to go with that because it was just going to display the whole InkBlot project. You know, actually, if you look at it, InkBlot is actually a piece of art at the same time. So I wanted to go with that, start off with that. It's more or less of a straight lyrical track, so I'm gonna just let y'all go with that.
In God We Trust, man. I really like that hook right there. What's the process with the hooks? Whoever got the hottest hook at the time, or you got like a go-to person with the hooks, etc.
Yeah, thank you for that. Good looking, bro. I like to appreciate the fact that you like In God We Trust. But as far as with the hooks and everything, as far as with all my music, I do all my own writing. I do my own hooks. I usually had a song done with my vocals on it, but then some certain people come to my studio. You know, I test them out, see if they sound better on the hook. You feel me? I do it like that. Like, I don't take no hooks from nobody. I just make my own hooks.
I also wanted to say the I Don't Give a Fuck, the IDGF song. The feature was pretty dope. Who was that? If you want to plug that person in right there, I think that feature was pretty hot.
Yeah, IDGF. That's the bro right there. BY. You know, he got some music coming soon too. Like, you know, we got the Black Blood mixtape that I've been promoting. We're gonna drop that real soon, me and him together. Then after that, he taking off. Like, you know, he came in, he did bless that track too. He gave it that feel that he needed. Appreciate that.
That song's so good. I wanted to ask you the ending. Sound kind of real, so I was gonna ask you. I mean, obviously, the way it ended was not real, obviously, but you know, it sounded like you was really in the booth getting down. So,
yeah, the song So Good. Yeah, that's a nice song because I mean, I had that song concept already. I linked up with the homie from Florida, Crooks the Same, and you know, I shot him the track. He sent it back. But with the ending, like I had the whole idea for the ending before I even, you know, decided to put him on it. So,
damn girl, you're looking so bad.
Yeah, the ending is pretty, like, it's somewhat real, and yet somewhat not, you know, but it did make the song that much, seem that much real throughout the whole song, because, you know, it sounds coming through the whole song. So, it's not just in the end, you just hear real when the rappers stop.
Night Cruise, man, that's my favorite song. How'd you put that together, man? You got, you know, and not only on this track, you got a lot of like sound effects going on. You know, with you getting in and out the car, remind me of the '90s. It remind growing up, the way albums were, Eminem albums, Dr. Dre albums, and everything. Very entertaining. I like that, and you did it good, bro. It don't sound crazy. It sound official.
Appreciate that you even take notice to that the album is, you know, is set a certain type of way, is real good music, and that it has the 90s feel, and it's from top to bottom, it got the feel. It puts you, it's entertaining, it puts you in the mode of the cover of the InkBlot, just to put you in this mindset of who you actually listening to. And it just sends you from story, it's like it climaxes through the whole project. Even with the interludes and everything, you know, it's just the purpose of entertainment. And that's exactly what I did on this project. But how I did Late Night Cruise, it was a story within itself. I'll keep it funky with you. One night I was just in the car and I had the laptop hooked up straight through the aux cord with, you know, music I was just going through, bumping outside one day, just chilling. And I just start going through beats, and I played that beat, and I sat in the car, and while I was living through the song, freestyling basically, coming up with a concept for Late Night Cruise, and it was fun because I was living the song while I was making the song, and I wrote that whole song in the car just to act it out, that just to make it that, just give it that feeling so I could see it what I was already writing.
It seemed like you always got a dark vibe on your music. I want to know, why is that? Why you always got a dark vibe in your music? I picture your studio being dark, some liquor in there, some weed smoke, probably some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So what's that about, man?
They really don't be dark. Like, it's, I don't know, like, as far as what, I got a black light in here, you know, I got like a little strobe light, but my studio sessions be lit, and I mean lit, like, as far as like what we be having in here. The music being, I could say that my music is kind of like I won't say dark music, it's kind of like emo rap, you know, like, but I like to put feeling into my lyrics. So I wrote most of my songs is in moods when I write my song. Just to put that much of the spirit into it, you know. It gives more feeling than you just sitting back writing bars just because you listen to a beat. Like, say something in your raps. Like, that's why I appreciate, you know, the music I hear over at We Good Entertainment, because that shit make you listen to more than just a beat.
That song, I Just Be, that vibe is official, man. I just wanted to let you know that. Tell people about that track because it's one of my faves too.
I Just Be is a track that, you know, I came across when I purchased a few beats from the beat club, whatever. I purchased about like 6 or 7 beats from them for the project, and that track, I actually chose that beat because I just was like at a point where doing business and stuff like that, you know, it really take away from your regular life, and you just really want to just do regular shit, but you focus on the grind of handling business, and that's a 24/7 job. But like, I Just Be was my chance to just vent on it in a melodic type of way, and it came out, you know, official. Even a little video came out official.
And different was official. One question I got, I hear some auto-tune here and there. Why auto-tune? Like, I'm not a big fan of auto-tune, so I just want to know why you decide to use it sometimes.
Different is a song that, you know, taps into the concept of InkBlot, you know, just because nowadays being different is seen as being like out of the norm or crazy or whatever the case. They want you to fit in with society and stuff like that, and just even having type of creativity or your own ideas, just thinking outside the box, is seen as being different or seen as being crazy. So yeah, that song was like, you know, and it's not even a long song, but it just toned out the album as well. As far as with the auto-tone, like, excuse me, people who know me, I never really used auto-tone, but for the InkBlot concept of doing auto-tone, it puts me in the second voice, like a third person voice, where, you know, you can actually like represent it as a thought or the voice in your head. So it just separates the two, because on certain tracks I just go with all me. And most of the tracks I just go with all me is more or less like of a regular song or like a more, you know, built song. But I use auto-tune on the concept songs that taps into InkBlot concept.
Also, Life's a Bitch. Was that by any chance influenced by Tupac? Because that song gave me a Tupac vibe, my brother.
Life's a Bitch is another song about, you know, it's on a concept, because I'm not even talking about, you know, a female in the song, or I'm just talking about life in general, how life will give you hardships and shit like that. Like, you know, Life's a Bitch. I love that song, and that's one of the last songs I made. That's probably the last song I made. And then I got a version that you didn't hear because I just, you know, I got 2 features on it, but I don't know if I'm gonna put that on the InkBlot or hold it on for later down the line. But that song, that's one of the bangers right there on the album. Life's a Bitch is like just basically saying that we get bullshit from life sometimes, but you gotta just fuck with her. You know, that's your life. You gotta fuck with her. It's like your wife. You gotta fuck with her. You feel me? Fuck if she a bitch. You just gotta go with that shit. I mean, I can tell you personally, it's not influenced by Tupac. And anybody that know me know I don't really listen to music. I don't really listen to what's out there. Pop is an exemption, but I wouldn't say that came from pop. That came from more like a place of what I'm looking at right now, and not what he was looking through back then.
I just want to let everybody know, man, get that mixtape, because the InkBlot is official. You gotta listen to it. You got some substance in there. Got kind of a trap vibe, but if you listen to it, my man be talking about some things there. Shout out to SpaceWave, Ricochet, man. It's Gonz. We good ENT. Holla at me.
I see where
wanna be.